Hey guys, this is an Emerson Blenderfan, aka Heat Fan, sometimes called Universal Series, sometimes called Casablanca Series. So I believe the first time I videoed a 4 fiberglass blade 36-inch 4 fiberglass blade 1, and only the second time I videoed anything with white fiberglass blades, the first time being in the basement of 12 Wings. I got this from a fellow collector that it didn't work and he didn't know why. It turned out it needed a new capacitor and a new pull chain and the bearings freed. So we're going to test it out. I did apply power to it, but we haven't done any sort of thorough testing. So first pull should be low. It's rated at 1.72 amps. That is lower and slower than I'm used to the low speed being on these. But as we've discovered, there are many variations over the years. One of the first ones that I had was a brown, it actually was my first Blenderfan, was a brown 36-inch fiberglass blade 1. I just remember the speeds being just insanely fast and insanely faster. Off position, then high. High is only drawing 0.89, which surprises me, and also does not seem to be going that fast. It has a brand new 3 microfarad capacitor, which was replacing the factory 3 microfarad capacitor. And if I feel like playing around with it, I might substitute a 4 because I'm really surprised at how slow it goes. But again, there were different variations. It wouldn't be the first time I've come across a white one that seems slower than the brown ones. So maybe that was something that they did. I can actually feel a faint breeze from it back here. It's very little, it's barely noticeable, but it's there. So let's spin it down. As noted in my previous video, it's very windy outside. You have a favorite Blenderfan variation, Andy?
I'd say I like the 4-blade better than the 3-blade, and I like the switch housing. So yeah, these ones here are probably towards my preferred end of the spectrum.
You haven't thought it through much more than that in terms of blade type, flywheel type, finish, etc., size?
Not really.
I will tell you, that of the 4-blade ones, that's my favorite right there behind this one. It's got the flywheel without the step and fiberglass blades in 52-inch. Brown or white doesn't really matter. On the one hand, I think brown is more useful for them, and I like the look of brown better. But white is also a lot more rare, especially in... I did a nice job on these bearings. Look at that thing still going. White is a lot more... How often do you see white fiberglass blades?
Not very often that I know of.
So, I have a white 52-inch fiberglass blade 1 with 4 blades, and I need to pull that out and do a video at some point. Excuse me. Okay, let's try it with the decade box. 1 microfarad, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So you could in fact start on Emerson brand wall control. It's drawing 0.22. 5.29, 6, 7.44. I don't know, or maybe not. Yeah, I'm impatient right now. Let's see here. 2, 3. 3 starts, 0.17. 4.25. 5.33. 6, 7.5. 8, 9. What is this? Oh, okay. From low. You can't go higher than 8. That sure is strange, but. Okay, last but not least, we have the solid state control. Either this is just the speed it goes at, or I'm starting to think that they maybe just made some of these slower. Because otherwise, what's the likelihood that I would have found like 3 of them with open rotors?
Yeah, not likely.
If they made them slower, is it just a smaller capacitor value? Again, if I put a 4 in there, is it just gonna behave the way a faster one would, with no adverse effects? Okay, we're at 0.17 there, it's starting. All ones that are slower have the stepped flywheel. But I also have one that has the stepped flywheel that's faster, and has plastic plates. It's in my parents' basement. Okay, 8th of a turn, 0.32. It's slightly buzzy. 8th of a turn, 0.43. 8th of a turn, 0.66. And the final 8th of turn takes us to high. Okay, that's it for this one. And I forgot to turn it off.